My fellow Sierra Leoneans, members of Hope for Youth Sierra Leone, and comrades of the APC, on this 7th day of December 2023, I feel compelled to send a message of comfort and hope to all Sierra Leoneans, and in response to the events of November 26, 2023. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, democracy is a fragile experiment. That no means say, because there are gaps in democracy, a group of hooligans and recalcitrants and vagabonds who call themselves citizens of Sierra Leone take the law in their own hands. I painfully don't watch the videos of the burial of we fellow Sierra Leoneans who stake their lives for democracy and for protect the integrity of we nation, the green, white, and blue. As I watch the laying out of our servicemen who gave their lives for democracy and to uphold the Constitution of Sierra Leone, it is no irony that all members of the armed forces and security units gave their lives for democracy. A prison officer, military personnel, and police officers then. We today, their family members, their mama and their papa, their husband, their wives and children, brothers and sisters and friends and colleagues, they mourn their loss. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, not for die to protect democracy. But these brave men gave their lives for Sierra Leone. And I want to say to the family, una osh. And osh not the bring and come back, because they are gone from us. And this moment in our history should be the moment to remind us that good will prevail over evil at all times. That coup and coup attempts to destabilize the country should not be tolerated, and it's evil. And all Sierra Leoneans, and I mean all Sierra Leoneans from the four corners of Sierra Leone, should denounce any attempt to destabilize our fragile democracy, our constitution, our organs of government, and the rule of law. And so today is a day for national unity. And moving forward, we therefore realize that the words them way they come out of our mouth for inside people, those are all enemies of democracy. Regardless of the political party you belong, I want to say if you incite and you speak rhetoric that will incite violence and bring destabilization to the nation of Sierra Leone, you are an enemy of the state and should be treated as such. So Sierra Leoneans all, denounce this awful, egregious, and dastardly act where they affect the people of Sierra Leone. And to my comrades of the APC, and to the leaders of the APC, I want to say we need to stand for democracy. We need to speak for democracy, and we need to build democracy. Half a democracy is better than no democracy. Half a democracy is better than a band of hooligans destabilize the country in a coup d'etat. Half a democracy is better than any other form of government. So now let we come together to support the Constitution of Sierra Leone, to support the elected government of Sierra Leone, to support the duly sworn President of Sierra Leone, to support the duly sworn Parliament of Sierra Leone. Regardless of whatever feelings you may have at this time, because of those who have lost their lives, to protect the stability of our Constitution and to protect democracy, we must all, in good faith, make a promise to their family members, their wives, their mothers and fathers, their children, their brothers and sisters, and say, on our brother them, not die in vain. On our brother them, die for democracy. On our brother them, die to protect the Constitution of Sierra Leone. And any man will die for protect the Constitution of Sierra Leone should be considered a hero, and their family members should be respected, and those folks should be enshrined in our memories, in our Constitution, in our government, as heroes of Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leoneans, political leaders, members of the APC, and members of all political parties, including the SLPP, at this time, we not for use this moment as a campaign moment. We for use this moment as a justification for build democracy, for protect the people, for instill comfort in them, to say that the Constitution is still, to say the Constitution is ironclad, and that no riffraffs, no vagabond, no recalcitrant, no hooligans would come as Boy Scouts to overthrow our Constitution and the government of Sierra Leone. And so I stand here today to say I stand in solidarity with our government, with the President of Sierra Leone, President Bill. We are on opposite sides of political views, but I, as a Sierra Leonean, I stand with the Constitution, and I stand with the laws of the land, and I stand with the President of Sierra Leone to say that we need to weed out all this nonsense where they affect the Constitution, our economic growth, our social development, our progress of the nation. Every time we take a step forward, we have a bunch of hooligans and folks who believe in mamikos politics to sit there and incite people, and the people then who should be the leaders of our country, who should be the leaders of political parties, they sit there and keep quiet, whilst other people incite and kill people. I want to say this should stop in Sierra Leone. Omission is as guilty as those who commit the crime, and this should stop. We need to start calling A for A, B for B, C for C, because when we not do that, we allow the wrong people to control the narrative and the government. So I, Prince Isibo, a citizen of Sierra Leone, I stand here to say I denounce everything. And as the CEO and founder of Hope for Youth Sierra Leone, to all the youths of Sierra Leone, I say to you, what happened on November 26 is wrong, and we will oppose them, and we will believe in the system of government that we have, and not allow anybody to lead us otherwise to believe that democracy is not the right thing. Democracy has not been perfected in any place around the world, even in the United States where democracy was born. So for us in Africa and for us in Sierra Leone, as we practice democracy, it is very fragile. Half democracy is better than a group of ragtag hooligans running our country. And to comrades of the APC, I want to say to you, this should be a turning point. I'm not accusing the APC of anything. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. But I want to say, if we believe that the APC should be a good opposition party that would win in a democratic election in 2028, we must outright, at all levels, denounce this. And anybody, and I'm saying this right now with authority, will claim that Ingo will run for a flag bearer of APC in 2028 will not come out at this point in time and make a statement of declaration against what is happening in Sierra Leone and to support democracy, I will campaign against you because you are not showing leadership. Leadership is not when you're in power. Leadership is when things happen and you stand to protect the innocent. And to all Sierra Leoneans, we want to say, democracy would hold in Sierra Leone, and democracy would reign forever. So to you, the youths of Hope for Youth, I send this message because it is you that I talk to every day. But I know the citizens of Sierra Leone would listen, and I know the comrades of APC would listen. To you, the youths of Sierra Leone, I want you all to denounce this, to speak against that, because it affects on a hope. That hope that you believe in to move forward, that H that you need to get your health, the O for your opportunities, the P for your possibilities, the E for your empowerment is gone. And so we need to continue to build one youth at a time, one village at a time, one town at a time, one district at a time, one region at a time, to build the Sierra Leone that we hope for, the Athens of Africa that will be the America of Africa. That all we need to make our country prosperous would be good. And as John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. So youths of Sierra Leone, don't be distracted by this foolishness. Stay strong. Ask yourself what you can do for your village, your towns, your district, your chiefdom, and your region. And if we all do that collectively, east, west, north, and south of Sierra Leone, we would build and support with the government of Sierra Leone. So when there is a change of government or a continuation of government, Sierra Leone will be prosperous and your future will be bright. God bless you all. God bless Sierra Leone. And to those who died protecting democracy, let us respect and honor them as heroes of Sierra Leone and a moment of silence. May their souls and the souls of all departed who fought for democracy in Sierra Leone rest in perfect peace. Amen.